Y'all here? Let me give y'all a tune before you come in. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. So the Bible says, and it still is true. Mama may have, Papa he may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. That's got his own. Moment you've got lots of friends crowding around your door. Money gone and you're still here. They don't come no more. Rich. Oh, okay. I'm getting into it, baby. Hi, y'all. Hi, Princess A. Mm-hmm. What's it now? You gotta, wait a minute. You gotta love YouTube. No, not necessarily. Hi, Shakira. Queen of Hearts and Toontown. Hi, Miss Love. Peace, love. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to wipe my glasses off in a minute here. Gina. Hi, Egyptian Goddess, our moderator. People, you know, I had to come on here. Now, here's my situation. I don't know how this lady, Villanova, feels about us talking about her life or her story. So I would love to be able to just pull up her 10-minute video and then go through it, right? Because she said some very powerful things in her video, and I would like to talk about it. But some people just want this shit to go away. She wish they never met you, honey. They smelled you when you got off the elevator. So we don't know. They're talking about the woman's color a couple days ago. That was 20 videos. And now they want to talk about a talk she did for TEDx talks, right? Now that company, TEDx, I don't fully understand what they do there, but they have a lot of powerful speakers on there. It is an honor. It is an honor to be speaking on that platform, TED Talks. Much of what I learned about writing was from listening to writers on TED Talks. They have had huge names to come on there and talk about their experiences. And I just blows me away that this woman was able to do this and do a very good job of it. She's a very professional woman, right? So we don't want to be blowing smoke over Villanova's ass. And we also don't want to be ignoring something that's important and needs to be said, right? What are you talking about, Timothy? It makes sense. Make it make sense. Okay. Villanova has made a video with TED, I believe it's TEDx Talks, TED Talks, we know. They have several different videos, several different channels, talk about science, talk about writing, talk about this, talk about that. But primarily, TED Talks is a very prestigious platform, right? And so she went on there and she made a video talking about recidivism. Now, I do not know how to say this word, so you're going to have to bear with me. Recidivism. When you go in and out of jail, leave it like that. Recidivism, right? Which is a major problem among Black communities. I can tell you from my own experience, right? I know what it's like to be stuck in a system. I went back to prison 10 times. You would think 1 or 2 times would be enough. No, 10 times. So what she's talking about is exactly me, right? And I understand what she's going through with these people who are now posting her mug shots and talking about the testimonies she gave in order to make her talk relevant. In other words, she wanted to share her experience to reveal some of herself, right? And we know how these pigs on YouTube are, right? Just like I'll give you the example of myself. I wrote a book. It's called Meth Monster. I wrote a book to inspire other people who are struggling with drugs, which is major. It is huge. And it is my experience, right? Do these people care about you writing a book to try to help and inspire other people to get off of drugs and tell them what the experience? No, they go in and they find out, oh, you was a dumpster diver. You was a dumpster diver. Miss Thing, Villanova, this is exactly what they did to me, girl. I told you that I dumpster dived because it was relevant to the story of a meth monster. If you don't believe me, just look out your goddamn window and you'll wonder, what are those people doing? Right? But no, they're not concerned about you helping anybody, these pigs. Their only concern, girl, is what did you do bad? What can I get on you? Oh, she stole. She had a case. She had a case. Girl, knowing these people have done so much worse, girl. They've done that and a whole lot worse. Anyway, we try to stick with this. The law is for the lawless, says Toontown. Baby, that woman did something valuable and important to inspire people who have given up, people who have got into a system where you go to prison the first time, they put a 3-year tail on you, you out there, people won't give you a job, people don't want to rent to you because you have a criminal record and you ain't got a decent job because you of some crime you did 15 years ago, right? And she's trying to explain how to get out of this rut, right? Now, I would love to play the video, but I'm not going to play it because I don't know how much she would rather this thing just go away. Just shut the hell up, right? Just be respectful. But I love some of the points she made. Did she say about how something like 90% of the people in prison do not have a high school diploma? Something like 80, 90%. These are the things that people need to be discussing, honey, when people are about to leave school. What are the chances if you can't get a well-paying job because of your lack of education? What are the chances that you're going to end up in prison? Very important stuff, people. This internet makes people they're also bougie. Girl, these people ain't shit. Why could you find something negative to say about this woman's talk on TEDx? First of all, you should be celebrating that somebody from the beef sector, girl, is even on TEDx, girl. That's pretty amazing already. And then she actually shared some of her story. I mean, that thing, it was only 10 minutes long, but it was so powerful. I watched the first beginning of it, and I said, when she's actually telling her testimony, and she was actually explaining about how she ended up in a situation, about what the situation was, about living beyond your means. So many things that are pertinent to this YouTube shit, girl. These niggas living in big ass houses, girl, working part-time for temporary services. She talks about that kind of situation and how she ended up in that situation, right? And how she ended up in a crime. Now, fortunately, she did not have to go to jail or prison, right? It's good for her. It could have went a different way. But she wanted her audience to understand that she's not talking out her ass. She's actually been through these things, right? And why? How easily it could happen. How easily you could get caught up, right? When all these evictions start coming down, a lot of people are going to be a lot more understanding about how you could end up in situations, girl, through no fault of your own. It's either sink or swim, right? You back a cat into the corner, girl. When she feels so threatened, she's going to come out and scratch your ass, right? Things happen. Things particularly happen among poor people, or people who ain't got no money. You do strange for change, they call it these days. Anyway, I thought her talk was so nice. I could not believe that I come to the beef sector and these people, they're not interested in her talk. They don't give a goddamn about her talk. They don't care about all them uncles and cousins they got in prison. They just want to judge people, girl. And basically their argument is, I never did nothing. I never did nothing. I never did nothing. You haven't lived then, girl. You've been too afraid to live. Anyway, she's talking about going in and out. I don't know why I can't say that word. Recidivism. Is it the teeth? Recidivism. Mm-hmm. It's a very powerful thing because most people, when they start going to prison, they keep going, right? A lot of people, if you have that not gotten the education in a field or a trade that you can do and make money, support your family, you will end up on the streets, right? Because the streets is a place where it's fast money. It's like that, right? You can get hooked on getting fast money. Not everybody is in the streets because they're drug addicts, correct? So I think it's powerful and it's useful to Black communities. You would not believe. I mean, I don't even remember how many prisons they have in California alone. Oh, I know. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing. Girl, then find out about it and shut your goddamn mouth. So we're hoping that they're not going to run this woman. This is a classy woman. They're not going to run her away from here with their bullshit, girl. Right? Woman, Villanova, you ain't got nothing to be ashamed of, girl. This is more powerful than your looks. It's your mind, your ability to speak to large audiences. This ain't no few girls around the fireplace, girl. This was a big audience, honey. People who come there to learn something new. She's doing what Kim Kardashian doing, girl, trying to keep people to stay out of prison. How about that? What y'all think? And besides, the law is for the lawless. Stupid ass. That fool. Don't get me going. Don't get me going on Jay Wilson, child. You know how easily I am sucked in. Hi, love. Mm-hmm. Can you drop a link to the TED video? Well, baby, do you want it for something vicious? Well, I don't see anything bad about it, really. I just don't see it. Yeah, I don't mind. I'll drop the link. Let me see. Hold on a minute. I hope she don't mind. I don't know why, because she did it for people to hear it. And y'all know we need to hear this kind of stuff, child. Really do. Your family members, your kids. Honey, believe it or not, there'll be times, especially you ladies who have many children, there's going to be a time when one of your kids could very likely call you from jail. Now, I know you like to believe that, oh, my kid's good. All my kids ain't getting no trouble. All my kids, girl, they're not Black people living in America then. Where you have, what are the odds of none of them, right? So you could get a call from your cousin or your sister's kids. Mm-hmm. Let me see. There it is. Yeah, it's beautiful. Honey, it ain't that's a prestigious place to talk. I wouldn't mind being able to talk something like that. And she did it so professionally. I don't know what her profession is or anything. And I'm just so hesitant because I don't want to offend the lady like she's done something wrong. Right? And for you haters who were so offended by how light her skin is, in the talk, she's just a light-skinned Black woman. She's not even particularly effervescent. So I don't know if it's the lighting that she's using on YouTube or whatever. She's not even particularly unusually light. On the thumbnail she uses on here, she's very light. But you can change that, girl. You can change that in a minute. Look at that. Look at that handsome face. You can change. Look at all that. You don't see that in the dark. See, keep it in the closet. But she's just a regular light-skinned woman who's an attractive, intelligent woman who's educated herself. I should have watched it to the very end. How's the smart show? Let me let y'all talk for a minute. I run my mouth. I get going. Smash that like button. Hi, Egyptian goddess. Yeah, it's very well done. It's a 10-minute video. They do shorts on TED Talks. Yes, that TED Talk video was excellent and worth watching. For all of us. Y'all say y'all love these Black men so much, but you don't want to address the issues that we deal with. Girl. And a whole lot of us deal with these issues. There are reasons why we end up on the street. There are reasons why we do the things that we do, girl. Right? You can go work at the Broadway, child, and make $10 an hour. I guess it's maybe a little more than that now, but $10 an hour. Or you can go on the streets and make $1,000 a day. So it is tempting when you have few options. And I believe what she's talking about is how do you then break the habit of returning to those same conditions, same circumstances, and doing the exact same thing, right? Mm-hmm. Happy Sunday, everybody. Let me put that down there again. Y'all didn't see it. Now, so far, I don't know anything about Villanova. I know she showed up like a week ago, right? She immediately ended up on the headlines. But has she been around a long time? Let's not run away all the good people and the talent people, honey. All right, right? We got all we have is over here is a bunch of Jay Wilson trash. Oh, you did a crime. You did, yeah, I did a crime 32 years ago, girl. I was about to be evicted. Why did I do a crime? Right? So she goes all into she was about to be evicted and the whole thing, honey, and the circumstances. And then like she took a gun and went and robbed somebody, but she probably did something like what Jay Wilson's doing with that roof. Ooh, did that slip out? Ooh. I ain't seen you in a while, the Smart Show. Mm-hmm. Let me see what y'all say. Honestly, if I were here, I would delete my page. Okay, this is Chris Caldwell. Honestly, if I were, you say here, you're saying her. I would delete my page, create a new anonymous page. Well, she has apparently a beautiful page. She can't let these niggas run her off. Oh, hell no. This motherfucking Jay Wilson people, these disgusting pigs, do not own YouTube, even though they seem to think they do. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. And we gonna talk about it. How's that talking about it coming, Jay Wilson? Anyway, they ain't running nothing but their mouth, child. No, she ain't. I believe her page is what y'all know what the name of her page is? She's interviewed celebrities, honey. This is a woman in a whole different class than this. And it might have to be where she just don't even want to do this. Be bothered with this beef sector shit. Hold on a minute. What's her name? V. No. I know she's over there with Five Babe, I think. Okay, here's Villanova's page. Let's go ahead and subscribe since we're here. You know, you can always subscribe to stuff. If you don't like it, just always unsubscribe, you know. Okay. Oh yeah, she's been on here a while. She got a full page. She's got vlog. She does a regular vlog. She discusses celebrities. She does interviews. She does those were Christmas vlogs. So she was around a lot at Christmas time, apparently. And then she stopped. Oh, well, that's only 4 months ago. And then 3 months ago, she's covering some people here on the beef sector, some people there in black celebrities. I see she covers Tasha K and all that. A lot of celebrity stuff. Thank you. Yeah, not so much over here, this beef sector garbage. I hate to call our own sector garbage, girl, but just the thought that they would go in there then and try to find something about something that she did, and that becomes the focus. I just don't understand that kind of mentality here. Right? These niggas, I tried to explain the effects of what creates a meth monster. How did that happen? What went wrong? So I try to take my life from the very beginning, girl. I try to explain what it was like being in an abusive home. So these motherfuckers on here, girl, they go, oh, your mama got hit. Your mama got hit. You're so stupid. Girl, the stupidest motherfuckers on earth, girl. You know, good goddamn well that is prevalent for these men to be jumping on these women, honey. It ain't unusual, right? It breaks my heart when I see the women even applauding that bullshit, girl. It's just reality. They ain't took nothing out the goddamn book. They ordered the book, girl, to go and see what did he do. Oh, you did drugs. Oh, you had sex. I said, girl, all that occurred in 9 pages, bitch. Aren't you even concerned about the holy part? Aren't you concerned about the deliverance from drugs? Are you even concerned how I can go in 10 times and get out 10 times, girl? And now I no longer go in and out. The recidivism. They don't care nothing about that, girl. some of these ignorant people, I'm trying to stay away from that Wilson name. That's the character that comes to mind. Let me see. I sold sister number one. Bella Pearls. Recidivism. Oh, somebody spell it now. Okay, Rainey puts recidivism. Recidivism. Okay. They should have tattooed that on my forehead, honey. Text Coco, girl, did you know how this is going to play out? Text Coco, what's happening? Beef sector is dangerous. Just like if you come on here and you try to tell the people about how you are able to obtain housing in a market like San Francisco, right? You try to tell the girl, they turn that, oh, you're getting free, you get living off the system. I was all day today, I was going over the situation with housing in America. Apparently, housing in America, girl, has gone up nearly 50% on average across the country, girl. Even in Florida, something like 48%. Can you imagine if you had to double your damn rent, right? And it's become so hard not to be able to rent an apartment, girl. So shouldn't you want to know the clues or how people do it or how they survive, girl? Why is that goddamn, oh, you got help. You got to help. Some people would love to have some help right about now. Anyway. Hit the ground and run. What you do, Nova? They done took you out, girl. Okay. So it would be refreshing if we could get some intelligent people over here, right? Somebody that has more conversation than talking about people's teeth. It would be nice. But I think they're probably going to run this woman away because she seems like a professional woman. She was invited to give her talk at TED Talks. She's doing useful work. She might not even want to be bothered with these people over here, girl. They said, if this is what I'm sinking to, there are other places I can go. But yeah, her page, it's full, but it's positive stuff, girl. And it is celebrity stuff. And she has several interviews. I guess this Wilson freak insulting her. So she got a couple on here about us, but it doesn't seem to be no beef sector channel. Chris Caldwell said, child, once they get your government name, it will be an ongoing battle. Well, some people are scary like that, baby. Some people actually do want to be honest. Some people are real. To be real, got to be real, got to be real. I'm not even comfortable with a bunch of lies. I mean, I could have came on here and called myself Sam. I am. No, my name is Timothy Blaine. That's who it is. Who it is. I ain't got no secrets. If I write something, girl, I'm gonna write the truth. I'm not gonna make up shit or try to hide, girl. I'm not interested in lying. So I guess there's a price to pay for that around here. So you just gotta knock these motherfuckers in their head, girl. That's all they understand. They really made something out of that damn dumpster diving, girl. That wasn't even a sentence. That's a few words within a sentence. And that's what they got out of that book, girl. Never mind at 20 years clean, girl. Aren't you even curious how that occurs? I don't go to AA. Maybe you tell that to your uncle. That you know that old drunk uncle you got, girl. Corrections. TED Talks have 34 million subscribers. Okay. TEDx has that many. Okay. They do shorts and they do a full. I think when I was watching the readers, they used to have all kind of big time readers on there. Those will be longer. They've got like 5 or 6 channels though. Okay, so they got 38 million subscribers. So that's prestigious. These people are going to try to drag that down. They won't put her mugshot up. Girl, you went to jail. You got to jail. Let me get your mugshot. Girl, is that what you got out of that talk? I'm just curious at it. Is that what you got out of that talk, girl? That woman says she went down to jailhouse, got probation. That's the most interesting thing, huh? Baby, and don't get angry when people call you an idiot, right? People always wonder why I call certain people idiots. I said, well, because they're idiots. I can see through them, girl. I can see clearly now the rain has come. I can see all the defects in their minds. If you could take that TED Talks, honey, and you are such a disrespectful pig, that all you can do is want to go and get her mugshot, girl, because she told you what her situation was, I don't know, 20 years ago, then you're an idiot, right? You should have taken the talk and said, you know, she's making sense. That's a major problem in the Black community. Major. Why do people end up on the streets? Why do they end up doing drugs? Why do they do all this crime, right? Do you know how much money they make on doing these identity thefts and all that? You have to ask yourself, why? Why do they do it? Just trying to make some sense out of it, girl. So more than likely, she's just going to start ignoring us over here. It's too bad. Chris Caldwell, yeah, we could understand that once they get your government name. We could understand it if we were talking about 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, you know, kids do shit to each other, girl. But we talking about 50 and 60-year-old men and women, honey. What the fuck? And that is jealousy. Not only is she cute, but she can talk. She touched on great points. I'm not going to play the video and give commentary on it. I would love to, but I don't want her to do something that is disrespectful to her, because I realized that there's a good chance she wants this shit to just go away. Leave my name out your mouth. I don't need your name. I have real responsibilities. Mm-hmm. We want to have real conversation. Mm-hmm. Somebody said the girl had how she teared up at something she was saying. She did like that, girl. They said, oh, she's a Karen. I thought a Karen was a white woman who called the police and reported on Black people for doing something trivial. They act like they're, oh my God, he's here. What did he do to you? What did he do to you? He said, excuse me, could you step out the way? That's a Karen, girl. Now, how in the hell does this woman have a tear in her eye, make her a Karen? Hateful. No pride in your race at all, girl. Hell, I ain't never met nobody that did TEDx before. They did the same thing to that girl, the little short girl. The little short, light-skinned girl. I know her name. It's so silly. Y'all tell me. Hitting the ground running, you must be trouble. I think they done took your ass out everywhere. Go on away. Go on now. Go on over there, Wilson. Almost came to me. God damn it. I pretty bloop. Oh, it's petty bloop. Mm-hmm. See, I talk about dyslexia. Poverty bona fide try to turn dyslexia against me, girl. I said, girl, if I was so ashamed of having dyslexia, why would I talk about it? You don't know nothing about me, bitch. Excuse me. Let me calm down. Whenever you start talking about these people over here, you know about it because I talked about it, girl. I done talked about it. I guess you can blame it on dyslexia. I guess you can blame that on. Yes, I can, girl. It's a real thing, Miss Thing. Document it. Look it up. I'm with you. I can't. That's right. I can't. I want to, but I can't. Mm-hmm. Right. I agree, Queen J. Hello, chat. All it did was make me like her more to be so vulnerable. Exactly. That's how I feel about it. Tell the truth, people. Let's have a real conversation. People, you're in your 40s and 50s. If not now, when? You still want to go over talking about somebody goddamn dentures. I'm capable of both. I can be petty and stupid right along with the worst of them. I can also speak about real issues, life issues. We're dying. Turn on your news. You don't believe me? Turn on your local news, your national news, girl, and see how many of these teenagers then shot each other in the head. That's not interesting. Your dentures, that's what's interesting. Idiots. That's an idiot. I'm sorry. Very classy woman. I ain't got no problem with it, honey. I was very inspired. Almost had me want to watch some more TED videos. They're very well known. I mean, somebody said they had 34 million subscribers. Sometimes the most random things can make a person get emotional. Who knew it would lead to a whole sector analyzing it? God damn. And tying it to your color, girl. You cry because you're light skinned. You cry because you light skinned. A black woman can't cry. Girl, black women I know do whatever the fuck they want to do. Right? I don't know where the hell you came from, girl. We would have said, she's soft. She's soft. Girl, you ain't gonna bust a grape or let one pop, girl. A black woman can. You're a woman, honey. Shit. Aren't you supposed to be a little more emotional? Ugh. They say if you want intellect, go to an intellectual channel. We ain't nothing but trash over here. How ridiculous, right? Yeah, she probably ain't gonna spend a lot of time over here. I think she knows the Fire Monster. A lot of people, they'll dip their toe in here, but if they got any kind of class, they're gonna say, I'm not going to this, girl. These people done posted my mug shot because I mentioned that 20 years ago, girl, I got in trouble with the law. Why is that interesting? You know how many black people have gotten in trouble with the law, child? Think back when you was in high school and you were working at that mall and that boy you liked told you, listen, let me bring an extra shirt up, and you just ring it up like it was like I bought it, whatever. We know teenagers steal, girl. Y'all act like they're all angels. Everybody angel. Everybody went to college. We all went to college. We all went to sick me. No conversation, no real conversation at all. Yeah, we need to keep some of these black people out of prison, honey. You want daddies? It would help if they weren't all locked up, girl. Right? How many they got in California? 100,000? And then I never really thought about it, but there could be something about this thing about not pursuing higher education or learning a trade or whatever. Maybe that all does lead to the same place, girl. She's running off facts and figures. She's a professional woman. I don't know. I ended up on meth, I believe, because of AIDS. Motherfuckers start dying all over the goddamn place, girl. I was scared. I said, I want to get high. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it when I wake up, when I go to bed. I don't want to be trembling in my boots when I know that people who I personally know, people in my apartment building, are dying, girl. Right? They're swiveling down to 70 pounds, right? And I panicked. And where do I find relief? Drugs. That's how I got caught up, girl. And then when the damn shit, when they came up with, God sent his messengers to bring us drugs that would work finally, I got off of it. It no longer served the purpose, girl. Right? Everybody got a story. I'm a living testimony. Should have been dead and gone. God, he helped me move on. You would think people who are presenting themselves as pastors and ministers and chaplains and things, girl, would be very interested in the spiritual experience that would deliver people from drugs, right? Because the whole 12-step program when I was in the pen, all of the principles that are in the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous all originated in the Bible. I found every single one of them. Every 12 step, all of it comes from the Bible. Spiritual principles that work, that bring people closer to God. And as long as you can believe, I think that's the key thing, honey. If you can believe it, can this Bible make you believe what has happened in God and in Christ? Right? You mean to tell me I'm set free? I am delivered already, not in heaven, honey. Right now, baby. My soul is pure as snow. I would think that a person in ministry would be concerned about. That's what they should be concerned about, girl. You're supposed to be able to be out there helping people. Not only just spreading the gospel, just quoting scriptures, girl. That's not really accomplishing anything, unless it is bringing people onto God. So it's a joke to them. They want to talk about dumpster diving. Oh, your head was in the dumpster. Fuck the 20 years. Who cares, girl? I want to know about that dumpster diving, girl. That's what they took out of it, girl. People's amazing, child. You would think that a 50-year-old, 50, 60-year-old brain, girl, would be bored with such foolishness that they do over here. Get a close up of this beautiful face. Don't tell me I'm ugly. What's going on with Goosey? Oh, hi, Tracy. Oh, you been here? Oh my goodness. Let me see what Tracy say. Let me see what she's saying. You being seen it? I bet it's a handsome picture. What is it, soul sister? I got a picture on here. I ain't got my mugshot. I wouldn't give a goddamn. I mean, just look like me, girl. I'm not in any denial, right? How you gonna try to embarrass me about something I told you, girl? If I was embarrassed about it, I wouldn't have told you. Prison daddies. Who wants a prison daddy? Somebody said they sneaking phones up in there, girl. You can get you a prison daddy and talk to him. Hi, baby. How you doing? Oh, you hungry? Are you hungry, baby? Did you eat? Yeah. Let me hang up your coat. Prison daddies, baby. Some people like all that foolishness. You ought to be trying to keep him out so he can be a daddy. I think people can learn. And everybody ain't got to go to no damn college to learn something. You can start your own business cutting grass, girl, and turn it into a fortune. All the ones out there selling drugs, they are. I mean, no matter how you want to look at it, they are entrepreneurs, right? They figured out a way. If they can do that, they can sell something else. It's just buying and selling, right? So I thought the talk was important. Who is Goosey? Somebody named Goosey is stalking your Tracy? Okay, she's talking to Miss Frizzy. Let's go back and see what Miss Frizzy. That'd be nosy. What did you say, Miss Frizzy? I don't see it here. Tracy, you said it's news. Well, it is to a degree. But I just don't think we should be running off the good talent unless they're doing something. I mean, these people who are being nasty and mean and doxing people and all this shit, girl, they get what they get. But if people over here being decent and just have conversations, have a channel, I don't think we should just be running them away because ain't nobody clean. They just act like they clean, girl. She seems a lot more educated than most people on here. To me, I don't think she needs 5 and 6 degrees to prove that either. Oh, you never seen the mugshot? Girl, they go ahead. I got all kind of poses, bitch. See, when I was a thug, Honey, I would not ashamed of that peanut thug. I thought it was a good thing, girl. Whatever you make your community, baby, wherever you make your bed. So for us, it wasn't bad. You did some time shit. It just means you want to snitch. Now looking back on it, girl, I say, well, you know, it's something I experienced. God has been good to me. Nothing happened until I came to faith. Nothing. I had tried getting clean many times. I had started using alcohol in my 20s, girl. I was in AA when I was 25 years old. Hadn't even heard of meth yet. Now I heard of everything else, you know. Who is Goosey? What is going on with the Goosey now? Where did I hear that name at? I heard that name this week somewhere. Is Goosey bothering you, Treese? Treese going at it with Miss Treese. You've been around long enough to know you can't take this shit personal, girl. People are going to have their ideas, and we want to encourage people to come and give their point of view, right? So, and plus, we don't know what the relationships is between various people. My relationship with the woman is I ain't never heard of her until last week. Other people might have known the woman for years, you know, they got an issue or whatever. I just thought her talk was nice. I thought she was cute and her talk was nice. And no, she's not translucent. She was a normal light-skinned woman in that TED thing. So I guess it all depends on your lighting, what you're using. Okay. Strike a pose for that mug shot. Girl, I was so sleepy by the time the mug shot, child. The eyes are probably closed. I want to lay down, child. When you get them handcuffs on your ass, all you want to do is rest. Particularly if you've been up running around for 6 days with no sleep, no food. I fall asleep in the police car, girl. She was in a Madonna video, strike a pose. Oh, gorgeous. Baby, that world is a totally different world than this world we're talking about on here, girl. They don't mix. You don't understand. So, yes, it's offensive when people don't know nothing about it, constantly running their mouth about it, girl. You don't know. It's a parallel universe. And I can assure you that nobody gives a damn about what's going on in this universe while they're busy in their own universe. They're interested in their own environment, their own community. However you make community, girl. When I was in the life, Black people weren't my community. No, honey. Drug addicts were my community. And they came in all varieties, girl. That was the community. You can have a community any damn where. You have many community in your job. You get involved in it. These people will pick apart anything, good or bad. Well, she hasn't come back on here very much, so I assume that means that she don't want to be bothered with this beef sector trash. If you got something actually you want to talk about, why come over here and waste your time over here, child? This is what you call the low bottom. They got to change it from the beef sector to the low bottom. Now, y'all know I'm part of why they call it the beef sector, right? Because Wally tried to come over here and call this the Section 8 sector. And I made a video about Wally and confronted him about this Section 8 sector shit, right? Because I ain't saying what my situation is, but not everybody over here is on Section 8 group. And I think this was when VS was kicking up her heels and they were acting like the low, right? So we might have to shift back now to the low bottom. Ooh, them niggas be mad at me, girl. Every city got a low bottom, honey. They got the bottom and then they got the low bottom, where Jay Wilson came from. I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Mhm. Oh, Goosey's arrested? Who in the hell is this, child? Who's he? Is trolling himself in here? He's in here? I ain't never seen him. Timothy, I would you, I would you to visit, I want you to visit Miss Understood channel. You will like her. She tells everything about how hard it is for her to stop meth. What's her name? Miss Underwood. Okay, Miss Underwood, I'm coming to see you, girl. I'm gonna see your teeth. I can't deal with the underbelly. They have one called the white underbelly, and they shows all the addicts, but most of them are in their addiction. That doesn't really benefit me. I forgot the name already, girl. You want me to visit Miss Understood channel? Okay. Let's see if we can find it. Misunderstood. Okay. Oh, that's misunderstood. There's got a Ms. MS period understood, and then they got another misunderstood. Okay, we'll check her out. I know you're just promoting her channel, but that's fine. It's easy to just subscribe to things, and if you find you don't like it, then you unsubscribe. Ain't no big deal. Okay, we'll check her out. People respect it. I respect the truth. The lies, it has no meaning, honey. Nothing. When you go to your therapist or a psychiatrist, a psychoanalyst, all they want to do is get you to tell the truth. If you can get to your own truth, girl, sometimes they got to take you all the way back to your childhood or where you gotten some of this behavior from. Let y'all be like Sybil. Remember Sybil? And that woman, Joanne Woodward, had to take her all the way back through all the different personalities she had, all the way back. And then they got back to Sybil's mama, the house she was raised in. This is a grown woman now. She had, I think, 9 personalities. And when he got all the way back to she was a child, she was able to hypnotize her. And her mother was a religious zealot, similar to the one in Carrie. And she would make this woman, to cleanse her body from sin, she would get hot lye and put it up in her vagina. This is a little child. And make her hold the water. If she didn't hold the water, I assume she'd be beat down and then put into a closet. And this is how this little girl was raised. She had no memory of it, right? But as soon as Joanne Woodward, the character she played, got her to remember that, the actual truth of where she came from, or her mama, and what happened, the personalities just start going. They showed up, to dramatize. They showed the personalities just leaving this girl. Totally cured. No, who played the girl? I forget. I think it was Sally Field. That's an old movie. I am not Goosey. Also, Frizzle is accused of being Goosey. Miss Frizzle. She said she's not Goosey. Okay, I love misunderstood. Okay. Understood. Tracy, you got misunderstood. Okay. Yeah, I like to adventure out sometime. You stop watching soft white underbelly. Yeah, somebody told me about that, and it was prevalent to whatever beef I was in at the time. But it's pretty sad because most of the people, they're broken people. They're telling their stories and so forth. But it just seems so sad to me because most of them seem to be still in their addictions or their issues. Some of them had inbred kids on there and various kinds of drug addicts, people on ephedrine, knowing that could very likely kill you. So it's sad. Too much for me. I don't like that. When I'm watching a movie, as soon as they pull out a needle, I'm gone. How does this benefit me? Nope. I don't want to see it. You got to respect your addiction. If you respect your drugs, honey, no, ain't no weakness. It's strength, nigga. Strength, girl. I know you serve no purpose, baby. But it's good for other people who are in the struggle, though, who are looking for a way out. I wouldn't mind having a serious talk. I should do it. Well, I've had to talk about my Meth Monster book a couple of years ago. But I don't do public reading very well because of my dyslexia. I keep losing my place. Got to put my finger on there and go across and all that old shit, girl. I can write, but public reading, you can just discuss it, though, you know. Jessica Lange was her mother? Was it Jessica Lange? Was she around then? I thought it was Joanne Woodward. Okay, if you say it was Jessica Lange, it was. I don't know. Sybil's a sad movie, but it has a lovely ending to it when them personalities start to leave. She was, I remember that whether it was Jessica Lange or Joanne Woodward, I remember her saying, "What did that monster do to you?" That was the beginning of the end, baby. She had, okay, I Love You. Sybil's favorite book, 17 Personalities. Ooh, girl. She was all messed up. So her personality split to survive. Right? It was just too much for her brain to handle. Putting a lie in somebody's body. I mean, you burned her whole insides out, girl. They had a character like that in what was it? Is it Carrie? Carrie, too. Her mama was crazy. Remember, she had them knives. She had that power in her, girl. And that crazy ass mama kept bothering her, girl, calling her filth and trash. And she turned on her, girl, started moving them knives around her ass. It's Joanne Woodward, not Jessica Lange. Okay. That's an old movie. That's got to be from what? Early 70s? Oh, Jessica Lange was the mama? Okay. Yeah, I remember that Joanne Woodward face, so I could have it wrong. I don't know. Love talking about movies and books. Only thing about the old movies, though, because Amazon Prime has a lot of older movies on there, and the stories are great, but the acting is weird. They acted different then, and it takes something away from it when they're old, I think. Although they were great when we watched them, you know, at least for me, the black and white movies and all that, I can't sit through that. So they end up usually remaking them, but the remakes don't have the same power as the original movies, and that is good. Just an observation. Every once in a while, something will break through. What else going on? Just a lane with that old evil mama. Do that to your child. Yeah, they're crazy people right now. You look at the news, yeah. Look at the news, or look at some of these fools on some of this reality, this true TV on here, on YouTube. It's amazing what people have done. People killing their own goddamn. If you want to leave, motherfucker, just leave, girl. Why you got to kill the whole family? So you can leave anyway. Narcissists. They feel like it's all about them. It's their seed, I guess. Yeah, this damn fool, this racist, some racist 19-year-old boy, was he 18 years old? Just go to another state with just the sole purpose of killing black people. I mean, exactly what effect is that going to have on black people, girl? Exactly. Well, how many hundreds of millions of people we got here, girl? And their brains, they think they're going to start race wars. And everybody going to want to kill everybody because of their ass. God knows where he comes from. What's your mom and daddy like? They racist too? That Dylan and Ruth, their parents don't sound like they were much better than him. Mommy Dearest was the other movie that scared the crap out of me. Oh, she was horrifying, Mrs. Mommy. Christina! I told you not to use a wire hanger. Mommy, oh, mommy. Excuse me. Now that's supposed to be a true. That is the true story. That wasn't even intended to be a horror movie, girl. Girl, that's the real mom and her real personality. Look, mommy buys the pretty dresses for the cameras, you know. No more wire hangers. I buy you beautiful dresses. Beautiful dresses. And look what you do. And you're going to put them on a wire hanger. Oh, my goodness. You're going to put them on a wire hanger. Yeah. It's too bad they didn't show that little girl getting grown and beating her ass. Sometimes that happens, you know. You treat them too bad, girl, they come back on that ass. Spiritual goat. Yeah, Mommy Dear is a true story about her, Betty Davis' rival, Joan Crawford. Miss Joan Crawford. She didn't deny it. Y'all remember what she told the Pepsi board after her husband died and left her all his stock? And she said, don't fuck with me, fellas. It ain't my first time at the rodeo. I ain't seen that movie in, 40 years? Something like that. Woman, she was a child abuser child. And the children weren't even hers. I think she adopted both of them. She just wanted props. What else going on? Just do a perimeter check. We're going to do our perimeter check, Gamish Carter. He always talking about the perimeter check, okay? Chasing Atlanta. Oh, that crazy movie come on tonight. What's it called? The one on Zeus? Bad Boys LA. I don't even like that trash. And then I end up going over there just to do commentary on one video, and I've been watching it every week. It really is not even worth watching. But we're going to check that out. Oh, no, honey. Wait a minute. So first, Troy Allen came at ZX. Then ZX came at Troy Allen. And now I said, I want to be on beef. And now it looks like Beef in 13 has got another video came on 21 minutes ago called Black Sector is Coming. What should I do? What should I do? Oh, tell me what should I do? Okay, so we're going to watch this SmackDown between Beef in 13 and ZX. Of course, ZX, he beef with everybody. All he do is holler and scream, girl. He ought to sit down somewhere. Aren't you tired, bro? Thank y'all for coming in today. I hope y'all had a wonderful Saturday. Did you go to church? We can't go to church. We only go out once a month. But soon. All right, you guys. Thanks for coming in. Later.